Yeah, man, y'all know what time it is, man. Today, man, it's day two. Day two of the fast. Day two of not sitting on my ass. Yeah, man. Today, welcome to the Naselle Show. To all my new guests out there and all the new people coming in today, welcome. Yes, take a seat. Yes, get some popcorn, man. Get your drinks ready, man. Get your blunt ready. Get your line of cocaine ready if that's what you do. No judgment here. This is no judgment free zone like we at Planet Fitness. We not judging you, man. Come through. Come soak up some of this game. Let's talk. Let's rub elbows with each other. Let's pick each other's brains. Let's see what's going on today. Hey, man. Today is day two of my fast. Yes, day two of the semen retention fast. Day two of no alcohol, no rap music. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's feeling pretty good this morning. I ain't gonna lie, man, when you wake up early, man, and you be off that soulful music, man, you know what I'm saying? And you got good vibes coming through the radio, you feel good, man. You appreciate it, man. You start to look at life a little different, man. And you start looking at the trees and the grass, and you're like, damn, start singing to it, brother, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day to be alive, man. If God woke you up this morning, yes. Give Big Bruh a round of applause. Amen. Hallelujah. Okay. We on to the subject today, man. Man, we're gonna talk about influence today, man. Cause that's what is coming to my brain from the rap music for years. And now don't get me wrong, bro. I'm an artist. I still would like and I still am going to make music in the future. You know what I'm saying? I love my rapping. That's a fact. I make all type of music though. I try to do the R&B side too, and then I try to make some what can I say? Not like dance music, but something that everybody can just vibe to. You know what I'm saying? But influence. We're gonna stick on the influence today and what music is really doing to our generation and to everybody out there, man. One of the hottest songs out there right now. Spin that shit. Yeah, that's my knot. I ain't gonna cap. Bruh, spin that shit. I love it to death. You know what I'm saying? If I was probably like 10, 11 years old, I probably wouldn't really understand the meaning. I'd be in there singing, where all my scamming ass niggas at? Yeah, shout out to Young Miami, you doing your thing. And no shade to Baby, because I love the song and I'm not no hater. You know what I mean? But the influence, right? And this is the shit that I'm hearing in the media and everything. I'm hearing like, damn, is that what we promoting to our young kids coming up? You know what I'm saying? Is that the way to go? You know what I mean? For all my young little black sisters, all my young Mexican or anybody with some color. And hey, we even gonna throw some Caucasian people in there too, because they are very much influenced just as much as we are into our music sometimes. So is that the way to go? Is that the way to preach to the young kids, to the young society? And is that what it is? Me, in my opinion, I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a toss-up, right? If you're smart enough to read between the lines and you got somebody in your ear saying, hey, that's cool, you know what I mean? Knock that, we play that, but that's not the life that you really want to be searching for, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that really the life that you want? And if it is, hey, once again, no judgment free zone. If you trying to find you a scamming ass nigga, you know what I mean, and to get you a go yard bag, baby, all for it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Go get you that. There's no hate over here. You know what I'm saying? And life, be life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of like, it's like, you are gonna do what you're gonna do. You're gonna do what life or whatever you have set yourself up for in life. So I can't be the one to say that that's wrong or that's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it does set up the kids that are influenced. Once again, we go back to the influence word. It does set up the kids who don't have their own mind and don't know which way to go in life to go that way, right? Because they're influenced by that music. Hence, I was one of them at one point in time too, listening to all the gangster shit and getting my head pumped up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, I always had that devil and that God, that left and that right, that do right, do wrong mind, right? At the same time, I'm like, okay, that shit sound cool. Am I really gonna go do that? Number one, I'm not gonna let a song do that to me, right? If I'm gonna go do that, I'm gonna do that myself. I don't need a song to pump me up to be like, okay, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go get off, and I'm gonna go get my money. Circumstances push me in that direction. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the music just helped it and amplified it a little bit and implemented it more in my head because I was like, hey, shit, you know what I'm saying? If it's cool, finesse 2 times is cool and they do it, it's definitely gonna be cool when I do it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's like, I can't get mad at Young Miami. I would never be mad at her, especially because I'm the one that liked the song just as much. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I salute that. You know what I'm saying? Spin that. You know what I mean? Now, if I could have a word to the youth, I would say, hey, listen to it. It's a cool song. Just don't let the song make you do that. If that's what you're gonna do, go do that. If that's what you want to do when you get older, go do that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be boosting and do it, you know what I'm saying? But there's repercussions to that. And you will learn the hard way. You know what I mean? You're gonna learn that there's jail behind that. Behind scamming, it's jail behind that. Boosting is jail behind that, right? Losing people, for sure. You're gonna lose people in the midst of that. It's a domino effect. You know, it starts with one thing and the other things come in. You start to lose people. Boom. You know, when you do hit the cell, boom. Number 3, you really see who's really there for you. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're doing all these things and you in the life and you got it and everything, everybody's there, right? Everybody clapping for you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You got this, you got that. They want to be a part of your lifestyle. But when you start to see all that shit crumble and you hit the bottom and you notice nobody's there anymore, you sit back and you think about that song and you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I really like that song, but you know, damn, you know, you start to have a different, not judgment, you start to have a different mindset and a perspective towards that song. You know, when you really go through things in life, when you kid, you in hindsight, you hindsight to the fact of what those words even really mean. It's cool, you just want to go down the street, you want to slap it, you want to be knocking it, you know what I'm saying? But when you get older and you go through life, you like, damn, bro, like, damn, she was really talking about this and talking about that. See, me when I was young, right, I used to play all this shit. And I didn't understand really what half of it meant. It sounded cool. I understood it, but I didn't understand it to the level that I understand it at now. Me going through the life and me understanding things, I didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was cool to walk around with my pants sagging. I thought it was cool to be smoking weed and standing on the corner with my partners. And I thought that shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? Because of the music, definitely. I thought it was cool. I didn't understand it, right? But as I got older, bruh, and I started really being intrigued and really, you know, looking at the life, and I said, damn, this shit is a setup. You know what I'm saying? It's really a setup. It's a setup to fuck us up and a setup for us to tear ourselves down anymore. And it's crazy because I heard saying that they not gonna promote any black artists on some positive shit. Half of these labels and shit like that, they don't want that positive shit coming, you know, down the bloodline. They don't want that message to be out there. You know what I mean? Like, they want that message that we scamming and we robbing and that shit like that. They want that to be portrayed as to our community. And by all means, right, I love ignorance sometimes too. I can be ignorant. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I got it all together. I'm ignorant plenty of times in life, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to change that mindset. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to have self-control over my actions, my words, and how I move around. it's crazy, right? We gonna stay on the influence, and I see on the internet the influence with people and our sisters, our culture. I see it, right? I see how we all just flock to that. I see how we get excited by that. I see how ignorance is promoted and we like, man, hey, that's cool. You know what I mean? And then you got the black people who don't really like that. They're like, nah, we not feeling that lifestyle. Like, y'all over there, y'all niggas, we black. Y'all can be niggas and we gonna be black. You know what I'm saying? I see the difference. And it's crazy, bro. Like, as I'm getting older, I'm keeping my mind open and I'm really studying everything and really seeing how life just, like man, like life really be lifing, bro. And we just gotta be able as a culture to influence maybe ours a little bit better. Maybe put a little bit better influential ways into our youngins coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes, man. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, we could promote that ignorance because that's where we come from sometimes. I'm not gonna say that's where we come from, but hey, we made a culture of ignorance. You know what I mean? Black people made niggas, and niggas made that culture of ignorance, and we ran with it. Hey, be proud of it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when we teach the ignorance, we could teach them the repercussions of ignorance. We could teach them the side effects of ignorance. We could teach them what comes with this shit at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So I love it at the same time and hate it. It's a love and hate relationship, you know what I'm saying? Because once I've been there, a person falling in deep into the game and just falling into that shit, you know what I'm saying? And bruh, that's why I think this fast what I'm doing, I'm trying to reprogram my ears. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some love music and on some, waking up smiling, happy, and I'm trying to take it back to the early 2000s, late 90s when that shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? And music we was dancing and vibing, and people hated that shit. The older generation back then, I remember they didn't even like the new shit that came in the early 2000s, in the mid 2000s. But now, shit, that shit done took a left, and people really don't like it now. The old ones who are still here, the older generation who are still around, they like, hell no, we are not listening to that shit. But hey, time evolves, things change, and growth. I mean, the development of the new era. You know what I mean? It's a new era. It's the YN era. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what can we do, right? But embrace it at the same time. Teach game on it. Like, let's give each other some game about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, young bro, don't do that. It ain't cool, right? It's not cool. And then I see a lot of artists too, right? Kind of doing what I'm doing, trying to make that pivot. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I done promoted this shit for so long, but the crazy part about it is that's what got them in the game. It's like the negative and the ignorance got them in the game. So when they try to make a pivot, a lot of people are looking at them like, we ain't feeling that shit. Like, bring back that old you. We don't want to hear the new you. We want to hear the shit that got you there. And a lot of people, that just shows their ears and their mind that they don't want to change. They just want to stay in that old way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just want to stay there. And that's cool. Leave them there because you don't need them there. Them is your followers. Them is your prospects. Them is the people out there that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, keep promoting that. And it's cool because they're gonna bring more people to you. And for every 20 people that they bring, 15 of them are gonna stay there in that negative way. Keep listening to that shit. But them other 5 people that they brought, they gonna listen to that ignorant, and then they gonna stick with you. And you're gonna be able to change their mindset as you change yours. And they are gonna be the ones that are really truly dedicated and loyal to you. You know what I mean? Like that shit is just crazy, bro. How I really just think about it and really break it down and dissect it. You know what I'm saying? But ignorance is a thing, for sure. And like I said, I'm ignorant sometimes too. When I see, one thing I don't do though, when I go to stores, right? I'm real sharp and savvy on how I present myself in stores, like in public, period. I remember a couple OG niggas used to tell me back in the day, they used to go like, bruh, when I was walking through, they'd be like, come on, bro, pick your pants up. You already a target. They already own you when you walk through the door. My mama used to tell me that. Like, they already own you, profiling you when you come through the door. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I still fall into that way. You know what I'm saying? But I had to level up and change my mindset and really, really, really dig deep into me and ask myself, bro, why I do that? Why do I move like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, right? It's really crazy. Number two, the store etiquette. And this goes out to my sisters and my brothers out there, right? There's gonna be a time where you bump heads with somebody out in public. It's inevitable. You can't change that. It's gonna happen. But when it happens, this is what I want to tell all my sisters and brothers. Don't flash out. Don't lash out. I always see this, right? I always see my sisters and my brothers. We start off calm. We start off composed, like, hey man, leave me alone. Hey man, don't mess with me. Hey man, be cool. Then it's, bitch, get the fuck out my motherfucking face. Bitch, and bitch this, and bitch that, and woo, and we cause a scene, and that's exactly what they wanted. They wanted you to come up out. They wanted to test your character, and they did. You came up out of character. You lost. And then I always see how it shifts. It's like people might have been on your side when you were calm. See, this is one thing we gotta learn as a culture. They might have been on your side when you were calm, but as soon as you lash out, you're showing people you don't have self-control anymore. You lost your self-control. You lost it. You let that person take you out of your element, and you blew up. You did something crazy, right? And we gotta stop that. As a culture, we really need to stop that. When somebody's making you mad, hey man, okay, laugh in their face. It's chess, not checkers. Laugh at them. Play the game with them. Smile. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard. Trust me, I've been here. I done socked dudes in the store. I done tripped out on workers, secret shoppers following me and everything. But man, we gotta keep it PI. We gotta keep it player. We gotta keep it leveled up. You know what I'm saying? It's chess, not checkers. You know what I'm saying? Keep it player. Like, you ain't gotta show your hand all the time, man. Keep it cool, keep it composed, and move on with your day. And don't let nobody test your character. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing we gotta learn, man. And a lot of it, like I said, is influence. It goes back to the word influence, because I'm gonna bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we go out in left field, but I'm gonna always bring it right back to the forefront and to the table, right? Influence. This is what we've seen from our peers. This is what we've seen from our mothers, our fathers. We've seen that from every other black person walking around, right? And we flash, we think that that's cool, but it ain't cool. And I don't know what the hell we be thinking that it's gonna scare somebody. I ain't never seen a Caucasian person get scared of the black person that's tripping out in the store. They just be like, look at this nigga here, got you. Like, back to the word chimping out, like the white dude, Chud the Builder be doing. Oh, he's chimping out. That's real talk. Niggas be chimping out. And shit, I chimped out too, so I can't sit here and say that it's wrong. It's not wrong. What it is just we not knowing how to react. We don't know how to react at the time. We try to keep ourselves composed, and we lose self-control. So that's what it's all about, really. It's self-control. Self-control comes with influence, because when you influence, can you self-control yourself to not do what somebody else is doing, right? Keep that shit composed. Keep yourself level-headed. Stay grounded. And men, keep living life. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody take you out your character. You know what I mean? That's really what it's all about, bro. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I love life. I appreciate it. I thank God for every lesson that I'm learning as I'm getting older in these years. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the same person who I was, 5 years ago? Shit, I'm not the same person who I was yesterday. You know what I mean? I grow every single day, bro. Like, I don't keep doing the same things that I was doing yesterday. You know, I might still make the same mistake I made yesterday, but I made it differently. I made it with growth. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that go over your head. You know what I'm saying? Like I might have made the same mistake I made yesterday, but I didn't make it the same way. So, with that being said, man, it's the episode 2 today of the Naselle Show. It's influence, man. Don't let another person influence you to go do anything you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? To all my kids out there, don't let these songs pump your head up and think, Or don't, it ain't even about a song. Let me go bigger than that. Don't let the next person around you influence you to go do something. Cause that's where I crashed out a lot in life. Listening to somebody thinking that shit was cool and it fucked up my half of my life sometimes. But I'm gonna take that back. I didn't fuck up my life. What it did was it made me the person who I am today, and I'm proud of it. I stand here with dignity, and I stand here with my pride. You know what I'm saying? Prideless too at the same time. Pride with pride, and my bad. I got pride and I'm prideless. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who I am at this moment. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through the adversity. I had to go through the changes. I had to go through being influenced by others and thinking that shit was cool. Man, that shit ain't cool, man. You know what I mean? Be you. Be who you want to be. Influence yourself. You know what I'm saying? Influence you. Don't let nobody else come in and make decisions for you, because then you look weak. You know what I'm saying? If you got something that you're dealing with inside you, it's good to ask others and get advice, but at the end of the day, you gotta make the last decision. It has to be up to you to make the decision, right? So I say all that to say, man, it's the P Naselle show. We got a whole lot more coming. You know what I mean? Quick speech. We're not gonna sit here for 45 minutes. This is what it was. This is what it is. Man, stay tuned. Hit the like and subscribe button on the channel. Share this, man. Don't hate. Show this to your auntie, your nephews, your relatives, your mama, your daddy. Hey, whoever. Bring them on, man. And man, tap in with me, man. If you want to come through to the show, tap in with me. Other than that, man, y'all know what time it is. It's the P Naselle show. We live and we direct, man.